this is going to be a very relatable topic to a lot of you. Bruh, when we out and about, we stand out. Like, people walk by each other all the time. They don't even really acknowledge another human being, but it's like when we walk by people, it's not the same. And you know why it's not the same? Like, do you know why? Because we're not the same. We carry a completely different kind of energy where it's just like mesmerizing. It's different. It's soul power. It doesn't even have to necessarily be how you look, although that plays a factor sometimes. You're dressed to the nines, you're dressed to the tits, you shine, you look bright. You look damn good. But sometimes, it's just your soul power. Like, there's a man walking, and oh my God, the energy. He's to himself, but there's some kind of weird energy going on right there. Weird as in different. Very different. Chosen folks get stared at publicly. Like, it's almost like you stole something. Because if you stole something, everyone's going to be watching you. Oh my God, he took it, he ran, and everyone's going to be like staring at you. But it's like, that's the way people be looking at you for no reason. Although there is a reason, it's because you're different. But, like, I catch some people, bro, it's funny. Like, I'll be walking, right? Like, I'm walking, either in or out of the store, and I can see people from my right, and they're coming. And I just look right quick because I know they're looking at me. And as soon as I look, they're all looking, and they all look away. Like, whenever I look at them, because I can literally feel it. I'm walking, and I'm just minding my business, just walking into the store or something. I just look, gotcha. And it's just because it's you. You are a difference maker in this world. People walk by one another all the time, like I said, and it's nothing. I walk by people all the time, and it's nothing. There's even sometimes I come across people and they catch my eye. It's just this type of energy where it's like, it's mesmerizing. It's like, that's an attractive person in some way, shape, or form, and they're different, because a lot of people, they're the walking dead. It's like they don't have this attraction to them. You're gonna catch guys staring at you. You're gonna catch girls staring at you. You're gonna be doing your groceries in the self checkout. You're gonna look up and there's gonna be some girl staring at you. Just the way it is. Because you're different. You're not like the walking dead. You're not like the rest. You're here for a purpose. You're chosen for a purpose. And people can feel that off of you. Like I said, it's almost like we stole something, the way people be looking at us. Like, some people look at us like we're very attractive people. Like, you can kind of tell in their eyes what they're thinking. And some people be staring at us like kind of angry or a little bit bitter. Like, what does this guy got up his sleeve type stuff. Like, skeptical, like, huh? This one's different. But it's going to happen. They're going to be wondering about you. They're questioning you. They probably have a million questions in their head, but they're probably too shy to even say anything to you. Some people do. Some people do ask you, what is up? Like, what? They'll just start, some stranger just starts talking to you. Like, that don't happen every day to just everybody. But it might happen to you. People you don't even know. People you have no idea who they are. You've never seen them before. And this is the way it is. If you guys can relate, there's probably something a bit different about you. in some way. It could be the way you're dressed. It could just be your energy. It could be the way you look. It could be your soul power. They can tell this person's got a lot of soul power. This person is a good person. They have a lot to offer. They're highly gifted. They're highly talented. They're highly a lot of things. You're just a well switched on person with a lot of life force. Like, bro, I could literally be sick and I have more life force than 90% of people on earth. Because people's walking around, bro, like they don't take care of themselves. They don't eat properly. There's a lot of things you have to do to be a very powerful, unique human being. Diet is huge. Because you're going to feel how you eat. That's just how it goes. You're going to feel with what you put into your body. Right now, I feel like good, but I feel under the weather. Like in the last video, if you guys haven't watched it, in the last video, like I mentioned, last night I was watching shower curtains and warm water and a little bit of bleach and smelling those fumes got my throat sore as hell. My head feels a little bit weird, tiny little fever, nothing crazy. I don't feel that bad, but not great either. But I could feel like that and still feel better than most people on earth because of how high my energy is. Because of what I put into my body. And let me tell you, when you put bleach in your body by accident and inhale those fumes, you're gonna get the result. If you drink alcohol, you're gonna get the result of feeling like shit because you're poisoning yourself. If you smoke cigarettes and you're addicted to nicotine, you're gonna get the result of being addicted to nicotine. If you try to stop, if you try to quit, you're gonna get cold sweats. It's gonna be uncomfortable because you're poisoning yourself. And that's just how it goes. So if you're a really clean person, you're putting nice things in your body all the time, you're gonna be highly energetic. You're gonna be highly intelligent. Like I supplement as well. I take fish oils, sea moss. If you guys want some sea moss, link in the description. It's very good stuff. And it's going to translate into real life. It's going to translate into who you are as a human being. Most people can't be on that energy wavelength because they don't consume the things that you consume. I'm still consuming the best things even after getting myself sick, and I still have energy like more than most people on earth. And a lot of people is just poisoning themselves all the time. So how could you be looked at as like a flashy, highly spiritual, highly gifted human being who has a lot of life force? You won't be looked at that way. You'll be looked at like everybody else because you don't look any different. You don't feel any different. Your energy's not at that level. So, and when your energy is high as hell, you're dressed nice and you just look like you're gonna stand out. You're gonna stand out. People are gonna be looking at you like a damn celebrity. People's gonna be looking at you like they just saw LeBron James walking into Walmart. Because of how you carry yourself, how you take care of yourself as well. That's just how it is. This is something every human being with a high ceiling, with a large gift in life, is going to experience. You will all experience this. Every one of you. If you haven't, then you're probably not that. You're probably more closer to average. Like when I was doing things that was not right when I was a younger kid. Because like I was on point as a kid, but then I got to a teenager, started drinking a bit, started smoking some weed, started getting into the nicotine and all that kind of good stuff. At the time, it seems like, because you're in school. And I wasn't shining as bright. Not even close. I was shining as a kid, and then I got to that point, and it's like you think you're the guy. The cool thing to do is to drink, to smoke weed, all that cool, all that cool stuff, right? But it lowers your vibration. It takes your uniqueness away. It turns you into something that you're not. And then I stopped doing all that the second I'm out of high school. I start to get healthy again, start to vibrate much higher. And a lot of people still down there, so I'm starting to get a lot of hate because I'm vibing high. And people's gonna watch you low key, people's gonna be staring at you. People in public, people you don't even know. The people that's closest to you, your so-called loved ones, some of them, not all of them, is gonna hate on you, is gonna turn on you. And that's how it's gonna go down. And it's how we react as well to all those things that happen, but it will happen. Guaranteed. It will happen. It comes down to ultimate self-awareness. You are self-aware enough to be that guy, to take that kind of action in life, to become the greatest that you can be. It's a choice. Greatness is a choice. Being dedicated, being disciplined is a choice. Life is about decision making. Life is about choice. It's about the things we do and the things we don't do. The things you do add up significantly over time, either for the good or the bad. You're drinking a lot of alcohol, it's going to add up over time. You're staying very, very clean. You're taking your life seriously. You are on par. These things add up significantly. Stop thinking about the day in front of you and start thinking ahead of time. Start thinking ahead of time where I don't have to fully enjoy myself today, right now. Because I'm going to do what's right. I'm going to be disciplined. It might come off as boring or seem boring. These things add up significantly over time. Sometimes allow yourself to be bored. Like, not literally, but like, you get the point. It might not be so fun to be disciplined. It might not be so fun to just be so strict with yourself and be doing all the right things, but to me it actually is. It's fun because I know what it's doing for me. I couldn't even stop it if I tried. Like, I can't just goof off out of nowhere and just have all this fun. Like, it feels not right to me. It feels stupid. It feels meaningless, pointless. There has to be meaning. There absolutely has to be meaning in the things that you're doing in life. Give life meaning. That's a better life. If life has no meaning, it's worst. The more purpose you have, the more of a why you have, the better life is. It feels way better. But if you're just a goof and you're goofing off, you're drinking, you're doing this, you don't even know why you're doing it, you're just doing it because you feel like doing it today. That's stupid. It's lazy. It's lousy. It does nothing for you besides put you back. So do things that's going to put you forward, and I guarantee you, you will be looked at a lot differently. Almost every human being, if not every human being alive, could have a little bit of glow. Could become so much more attractive. It just comes down to your decisions. Like, are you going to do that? Like, or are you going to be a goof? Because if you're a goof, no one's going to even care to look at you. Whenever I was being more of a goof in my days in high school, I wasn't looked at as like anything. It was just a regular person. I didn't care. I'm just enjoying myself, having a good time and all this stuff. You don't even really care. Like, you're doing you. But is that really who you are? You start to figure things out when that stage comes to an end, and you start to become who you actually are. You start to realize what's important and what is negative to your life. So it's not necessarily about doing what you want to do all the time. It's about doing what you're supposed to do. And that, to me, is fun. Like, it sucks. I could never live the way I used to live. Clearly. You just feel like you're losing. You feel like you're doing, it means nothing. But life is amazing when you give it meaning, when you give it purpose. You're going to be looked at differently. You're going to be treated differently. You're going to be respected to a whole other level. You'll be hated on as well. You're going to make people feel bad because you're winning, because you choose to. Like, you're just at that level. You're going to make people that ain't doing as much as you are feel bad. And what can you do about it? I can't help that. They're the same people that don't even want to talk to you. They don't want to be around you, but yet they be looking at you weird. They be looking at you. Yeah. It comes down to choices, folks. You have a choice. You have a choice. Life comes down to our choices, to our decisions. We're going to choose to do X, Y, and Z. We're going to choose to do A, B, and C. Which one's the better option? Look it out. Think twice before you do something, unless you know for a fact it's good. Like drinking water. We don't have to think twice. We're drinking water. It's good. But you should think twice before you want to go out and do a lot of cocaine. Before you want to go out and get sloppy drunk. You probably should think twice about, like, is this really what I should be doing? Like, is this really good? Welcome to being an adult. It is what it is. We got shit to do. We are not kids. We are not children. We got shit to do. We got mountains to climb. These are attractive traits as an adult. It might not be as a younger kid. But as an adult, it is attractive to be this way. Because you are an adult now. You got stuff to do. You got a life to build. Some people become adults and they still don't move that way. They're not attractive. There's nothing special. There's nothing unique. You're more so like the walking dead in society. Not making a difference. You got no purpose. You're just doing whatever. There's nothing there. You have to will something into existence. You have to make something there. You got to make your life count. You have a purpose. You have a duty. You don't know what it is. You got to put in a bunch of work and find out. That's what this is. Most people don't want to live this way. And a lot of those people is going to give you flack for living that way. It is what it is. They're going to say a whole bunch of nonsense. Your haters, you're going to say a whole bunch of nonsense. But they're making excuses because they don't want to change themselves. They're just accepting of what life is to them, and yeah, I grew up here, so it is what it is, and all these excuses. All I ever hear is excuses from those kinds of people. We don't make excuses. We just make our lives better through our decisions and our actions. That's what's important, because you have a choice. You could be fat, you could be skinny, you could be in great shape. It's your choice. It is your choice. You are doing what you're doing to yourself all the time. It was my choice to clean shower curtains in some warm water and bleach last night, not knowing these chemicals and these fumes is going to get me sick. That was my choice. I have to live with that. I had to have a sore throat right now. It's going to go away. Not this second, but it's going to go away. I have to live with that. This, folks, is what accountability is. I did this to myself. I accept it. My mistake. I'm going to learn from it. Most people make mistakes constantly, and you don't learn from it because you're weak-willed and you're weak-minded. You keep doing something stupid, thinking it's the answer at that time, but you're weak. That was a weak move. It was a weak decision. If you want to become a better man, a better woman, your decision making has to be stronger. Your own decision making has to be a lot more stronger, a lot more solid. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to do it or not, you're not going to change unless you do. You're not going to change unless your decisions get much better. That's how it's done. And people's going to call you all kinds of names for being this way. People's going to think you're just, oh, this guy's just, he thinks he's so good. She thinks she's just so good. All these excuses. All you hear is excuses from these loser people. They're not, you got to be hard on yourself to a degree. Like, I'm this way all the time. It's not that I can't chill or something, just, but like, I'm always making the right decisions. And even if I mess up, take accountability. You took an L. You accept it. You fully accept it. You learn from it, like, so fast. People though, I got drunk this weekend, I'm not drinking again. Next weekend, they're drunk again. That's because you're weak. You can't help it. It's a weak move. It's a weak decision. That's what you are. That's what you're doing. And you'll never change unless you become a better person and make better decisions, because that's what equals being a better person, is making better decisions. And it's your life. It's your choices. But this shit, this channel, these videos ain't for the weak. People come here and complain about the things I say. Oh, so mean. He just thinks he's so this, so. Shut the hell up, man. Like, you are a spineless, weak bitch. Like, I hope you know that. This ain't for the weak. We're here to get better. We're here together. We're here to grow. We're here to learn. We are here to conquer our lives. This is what this is. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's okay, bro. How weird does this even look? It's okay, bro. Just go and enjoy yourself, man. Go and enjoy yourself for the weekend. Don't even care. Just all the time, too. Oh, yeah, every weekend. Just enjoy yourself, man. You got one life. This ain't what this is. So if you want that kind of advice, if you want that kind of whatever, if you want those kinds of people talking in your ears, then go somewhere else, because they're all over the place. But this shit is not what this is about. We're here for real. We're here to do some stuff. Some good stuff. We are here to live proper lives as proper human beings who self-develop all the time, who hold ourselves accountable all the time, who are hard on ourselves all the time, because this is what greats do. They also show up when they're sick. It's what greats do. That's what we do. And it's a choice. Remember, greatness is a choice. And last thing is last. Yeah, when you're this, you're going to get stared at. You're going to be looked at funny. Almost like you stole something. You're going to be looked at almost as if you stole something, boy. You're going to be looked at as if you're black when you're white. I ain't being racist, I'm just saying, like, people's going to look at you funny. And it's just because of who you are. It is what it is. It is what it is.